Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Hitman Tango, set in Chongqing. And the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of W.O.A FLC. So, on to our briefing. Short and sweet. Contract by Vegaby. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so, so we have a free map. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the facility analyst. We're going to have a remote magnetic gas grenade stored up in the facility maintenance corridor, and we're going to be bringing with us a lethal syringe and our silenced pistol. So, right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way around the security area and into the analytics office, or the vetting office. And in the storage room here, we will find a tier 1 dongle, and over at the desk at the far end of the room, we will also find a tier 2 dongle. And then we're going to make our way into the corridor. We're going to take out the camera leading down into the lower levels of the facility. We're just going to lockpick our way through the door using the camera here. And then we're going to make our way down and into the maintenance areas, which will then in turn lead us down to the lowest level. So we're going this way to avoid enforcers, and also pick up our briefcase, which we have just passed. We will be grabbing that on our way back. So we're just going to follow the corridor around until we get to the ladder here, which is rather difficult to descend. There we go. And then at the end of the corridor, we will find a screwdriver with which we can use to unlock the vent here. And once we're in here, we are going to select our silenced pistol, look to our right and take out the surveillance camera. Then we're going to select our camera, and we're just going to opaque the 2 windows in the control room here. Not strictly necessary, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So we're just going to wait for the analyst to move away there, and then opaque the other window, and then we're going to use our screwdriver to lure the patrolling guard into this area. So just over in the corner there will do, as long as the guard is leaning against the wall as he was for us. So we're going to select our lethal syringe as well, as that will be our first elimination. And when the guard comes along to investigate, we can then get behind him, render him unconscious. We're going to hide his body in the closet provided just behind us, and we're going to take his outfit just to add insult to injury. And our first target is just off to our left, and we are going to jab him with our syringe. There he is, he doesn't move, so we can just jab him with the needle, move a safe distance, and watch him fall like a tree. He kind of folded up there a little bit. So now we need to make our way back upstairs, and we're going to use the exact same route that we did on the way down, so that we can collect our gas grenade in a briefcase. And as we're in a nice secluded area, while we're here, we may as well remove the gas grenade from the briefcase and then return it to said briefcase, thus activating it in readiness for our next target, who is currently on the floor above us. So once we have our briefcase sorted, we're going to hop back out into the analytics area, and we're going to pull out our silenced pistol in preparedness, as we do have one more camera to deal with. We could opaque the window, but we run the risk of getting too close to the camera, so it's easier to just take it out from this side. We're then going to make our way up to the upper floor, and up here just by the reception area we will locate a number of chefs. They're actually secret ICA agents who are disguised, and the young lady here who's currently checking her Tinder, and we're just gonna walk up to her, trigger our gas grenade. She will get sick and she will exit the facility, and I've accidentally dropped my briefcase. Butterfingers. So we're just going to casually walk ahead of her, as she's not in that much of a hurry to evacuate her stomach contents, so there's no need to rush. She's going to exit the facility and make her way around to the ledge on our left here, just in front of us here, and we're just going to wait right here, getting nice and soggy until she arrives, and when she does, we can then position ourselves behind her and launch her over the balcony and to her awaiting doom. So 2 targets down, 3 to go, and our final 3 targets are located outside, one of which is also a secret ICA agent. So we're going to pull out our silenced pistol in readiness, and we're going to make our way along the ledge up here, drop down onto the walkway, make our way up the stairs behind us, and our target is right here, currently engaged in a conversation with his colleague. So we're just going to wait for the colleague to leave and get a nice safe distance away. And if you haven't guessed already, once we are free and clear, we can then put a single bullet into our target's head, and we need to get him well hidden rather quickly, as this area is frequented by the public. Once we've dealt with target number 3, we are going to climb the scaffolding and the drain pipe here, leading us up to the facility roof area. We're actually heading for the apartment building roof, but this is probably the fastest way to get there. So our next target is currently engaged in a conversation just ahead of us there, as you can see, and when that conversation plays out, our target will make his way over to the ventilation system here, and we're just gonna pounce on him, render him unconscious, and then we're gonna dump him over the ledge and down to the what is relatively the ground floor. He will be spotted almost immediately, so it is a good idea to move away from the ledge. So there he goes, bouncing off of everything on the way down, and then phases through a building. Rather clever of him. So 4 targets down, 1 more to go, and our final target is the sniper. So we're just going to descend to the lower roof, over the balcony and along the red lined balcony here, and we're going to make our way up onto the lower laundry roof via the drain pipe, and it just so happens to be that there is an exit right here as well. So all we have to do is shoot our final target in the head. Apparently he has a very hard head, so it's took 2 bullets, and then we can then exit via our apartment. So there we go, 1 more trending contract taken care of, and we just get confirmation all of our targets were eliminated according to plan, and we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.